being transparent, listening, taking suggestions are an important part of this process. And that's why I also added the other 18 member, Gary Alt, who's scarred and worn from his battles at Pennsylvania. But no one can argue that Gary Alt did not almost single-handedly turn that program around in Pennsylvania. And he paid the price for it. But he's a tremendous guy. He's a tremendous communicator with the public, and he understands those issues very well. So I'm proud to serve with those guys. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going at this in a scientific method, and that is we're trying as hard as we can not to have any preconceived ideas. We're going to, I was telling one of the reporters today, as a scientist, our null hypothesis is that there is a problem. And I've been here 3 summers in a row, and I've heard lots of problems, and pretty broad base. Now we're going to try to prove ourselves wrong as good scientists. Okay? And so we've organized this. So we started yesterday with an exhaustive meeting with the DNR. These guys, I mean, they brought forklifts and stuff, and big measuring sticks and everything else, and finding out, what they're doing and the science behind that. Our next meeting will be with delegates from the stakeholders. We need your help in identifying who those are. We don't want anybody left out. The next one will be, the DNR is not the only agency that affects whitetail deer. There are forestry issues. There are environmental issues. There are all sorts of issues and agencies and organizations that affect the quality of deer management in this state. So we want to pull them in. Extension. What are they doing? What is their role? That sort of thing. Sources of data and information. We've already been talking about aerial imagery and satellite imagery and all that sort of stuff. And then from that, we've been tasked to deliver an interim report in March. And by that time, we will, even though this is a short time span, we will identify what are the issues and problems. Then we will go to the public, and with 3 stakeholder meetings, and those will be broadcast live over the internet with ability to two-way interaction. And they will be made available, archived and made available 24/7 to all the folks that are out there. But that's going to be a little different meeting than probably these people are used to. I've been exposed to a lot of hearings in my life, and and they usually get up and question your parentage and then thank you for letting them do it. But we're going to present, well, here are the problems. What we want from everybody is what are the solutions. Because one of the things that impressed me tremendously as I sneaked in here a couple of weeks ago, traveled around the state in the last 3 summers being, is the breadth and depth of the knowledge of hunters and landowners in this state. We have got a golden opportunity here. These problems that you're dealing with are not unique to Wisconsin. They're in almost every other state in which whitetails reside. I'm getting correspondence from directors of state agencies offering help, but they're all watching. Wisconsin is the birthplace of wildlife management. Wisconsin should be the birthplace of 21st century deer management. These are different times than Leopold's time. It's not the same forest. It's not the same people. It's not the same deer herd. It's different. Society is different. And so we need to come up with a model that not only will work here, that everybody's going to be part of, but that can be extended to the other states. Now, are we going to come up with things that are going to change things instantly? No. Are we going to satisfy everybody? No. But one of the things that I want you to understand is that we're all involved in this together. At the meeting yesterday, and every meeting that we have, we're putting a sign out front that says, we're here for the whitetail deer, the whitetail hunting heritage of Wisconsin. Please leave your personal agendas outside the door. And I'm going to mean that, because there's got to be give and take between professional biologists. The professional biologists are going to have to do some giving. People are going to have to do some giving. We're going to have to come up with solutions on how this deer herd is going to be managed, because, folks, if we do not, 50 years from now, your heritage will be gone. I promise you that. So this is pretty serious stuff we're doing. And I can't tell you how much I need you. I need every one of you. And I know Gary and Dave feel the same way.